Here we go, folks. Part 2 as promised. Of course, if you're watching this one out of order, if you missed part 1, I'm gonna throw a link in the description, maybe even include a clickable annotation so you guys can go back and check that out. We're here, folks. Draft summary. I was so worried about our guy. There we go. Pick number 7, Guy Cohen. 69 overall. So we kind of did better. If you look at the Rockets, they took a 68, 3rd overall. The T-Wolves took a 67 at the 5th pick. So we did okay. We took a 69 overall, 7th overall pick, 21 years of age. All right, so here we go. We don't need this guy to come in and be a beast. He's not gonna come in and be a beast. And we really just want him to contribute a little because our lineup is pretty solid. If he can help us out on the boards here and there, we'll be all right. We really want to build him up over time. So moving forward until the new 2K comes out, I probably won't play very many games. I will be simming. I will still be doing videos. I'm going to keep the series going. In fact, I'm probably going to get more active with it since I won't be playing as many games. So if you're new here, you got to tune in, man. Go ahead and lock in, subscribe, notification squad so you can get all these alerts. Anyway, folks, before we go into the offseason, we got some free agents over here we got to decide what we're going to do with. Derek Williams' contract has expired. Willie Reed as well. Kevin Seraphin, his status say won't. I guess that means he's not even interested in returning. So, we got to take care of this before we get into the offseason. We don't have a ton of money. Keep in mind, last season, folks, we went out and spent the guap, bringing in DeMar DeRozan and a couple of other people. So we got $12.27 million in salary cap room. Not a lot. Not a lot. So we got to be very smart in this offseason. We're not going to be able to get everything we want. Even might not be able to get anything we want, but we're going to have to get some small pieces. It's going to help us be who we want to be. We got Derek Williams locked up. Now, I'm looking at Willie Reed and Henry Sims. Both of those guys are 27 years of age. They're about the same thing overall. They're like the same height. They basically the same damn person. Now, I told you guys we're probably going to convert Kristaps over to a center since we just drafted a power forward. But we still need to decide what we're going to do about another center. All right? All this is in my head. I'm looking like I don't know what we're going to do. And I didn't know if I wanted them both or not. So we go in, we talk with Willie Reed. Okay, so Willie wants $2.13 million. Willie ain't getting that. Well, I ain't gonna say that. He might get it. He ain't getting it from us. Alright? So we offered him a little bit lower. I'm looking at Henry Sims. I don't know what we're gonna do. So go ahead, forget it. We ain't gonna do nothing yet. Let's go ahead and jump to the next part of the offseason. This will really help us out. So this gives your players an opportunity to go see, if other teams want to court them or whatever. Here's what we're going to do. First day of free agency, I'm looking at Big Zach Randolph. He's got 7 offers on the table. He's 81 overall, but he's 36 years old. Now, I already know we don't have the cap room. I don't have the money to go after Zach Randolph. Would be nice, move Kristaps to the 5. We could start Zach Randolph, and then we could kind of bring Guy Cohen along really slow. But it ain't going to happen. We ain't going to be able to do it. I'm looking at Mason Plumlee. I'm trying to see the offers they got on the table so I can see if it's even worth my time and their time. And it's not. Like, I can't afford Plumlee. So we're going to talk to JaVale McGee, Mr. Shaqtin' the Fool himself. I know y'all probably ain't a big fan of this move, but JaVale is uber athletic, and there's some things he could do to help the team out. We could reel him in if he got too out of control. But we go and we talk to him. 2 years, $11.55 million. We're going to offer him a cool 10. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he had any other offers on the table, so he's pretty much, he's in a take it or leave it type of situation. JaVale did sign, so we don't have much. We went after Anthony Morrow, a nice shooter we could bring off the bench. We still kind of looking for depth in that forward range, 3-4 hybrid. I know we got Derek Williams, but just somebody we could plug in around that. Keep in mind, too, Melo is getting older and older. Anthony Morrow, he wanted a lot. Like, that dude, he wanted a lot. 2.98 is the max we could offer. We did offer him that. He said he guessed New York ain't ready for him. I guess we ain't, man. Get your shit and get out. So we go ahead and kick him out. So now we got to get clever. We got to look for a guy who's not a star player, but somebody who's a specialty player. And then we checked out Jarrell Eddy. Now, Jarrell Eddy is a 90 standing three-point shot. Like, he's a catch-and-shoot phenom. If we can get somebody to penetrate, maybe get the defense to crash in, kick it out to him, he's that guy who can make the shot. So we get Jarrell Eddy in here. Once again, I don't think he has any other offers on the table. That works good for us. And we want to see. He's asking for 2.27. We're going to offer him 2. Oh, I went out? Oh, I was about to say, we're going to offer him a cool 2. put that deal out there on the table. It's a 1-year deal. You know, it's take it or leave it type of situation. And he took it. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and skip through the rest of free agency with some big names out there. I don't know where they went. We'll find that out later. It was also a ton of trades. Like during the draft, a lot of teams was trading players that we knew. I ain't talking about scrubs. I'm talking like some kind of big name guys to move up in the draft. Player progression from last season, to my surprise, man, I did put a lot of emphasis on 3-point shots, man. Come on, man. I'm K-Spade, the Rainmaker, of course. Look at this, man. The team looks good. Now, Jamal Crawford is getting older at 37 years old. He's regressing like a big dog. That man moving backwards like a cornerback in coverage, man. He backpedaling. But the rest of the team looks pretty good. So we're going to switch from the regular view to the detail view. And I want to show you guys something that's going to blow your mind. Check this out. Check this out. +7 3-point shot for DeRozan. +7 for Pat Bev. +6 for Shane Larkin. +5 for Buddy Hield. The team looks good. Now, I know it's not just about 3-point shot, before y'all say it, but I like what we're doing. The team looks really good. So I got to get the game plan right. You see, we picked up, a few pieces, small pieces to help us fill the roster out. And we're about to go into the Summer League. So I'm not going to play any games. I simmed the first Summer League game. We beat OKC. Porzingis 25-9. That's his first game at the 5 spot. I think it's safe to say that worked out well. A double-double for Willie Reed. Jarrell Eddy got in the game. 6 of 12 shooting, 13 points. So some of these guys that I took a chance on did good. Buddy Hield 0 for 5 in 14 minutes of play. Buddy, you're going to have to do way better than that, bro. I don't know what's going on with you, but you got to give us way better than that. We do some more Simmons. Right here, this one's going to be a big deal, man, because you know this team got stacked with draft picks last year. We ended up losing in a tough game to the Celtics. And Porzingis again, 23-10 at the 5. He's looking damn good at the center spot, y'all. I think that was a smart move. Some of these other players, we're going to have to reevaluate and see if we want to keep them or get Draymond Green to kick him in the nuts or something. They're going to have to get right, Buddy Hield. You the one who I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and sim through the rest of the Summer League tournament. Keep an eye on the Knicks. We're on the lower right-hand side over there. Let me show you what the squad did. What? We went all the way to the tournament final. We look good, right? We look good. So anyway, I'm already happy. Now I know that's not, gotta slow down. You don't want to get too hype over that, but I'm still hype. That means that the young talent we got on this team is in some way, shape, form, or fashion making contributions to what we want to do moving forward. I like that. I went on and generated some rookies. Of course, you're going to do like, USA versus the world, the rookie thing out here. I see. I'm looking at some talent. I'm looking at some of these guys that we may be going after. It would be dope for me to go back and look at last year's offseason and see if we grab one of those guys. I don't know if we did or not. Enough of that, y'all. Let's move forward, shall we? Okay, so the next part of the offseason, of course, is training camp. Training camp is where you can send a player to work on a specific part of his game and you get an instant kickback. It's nothing huge. It might be like 2 or 3 points, but it's something that you can do right now. You don't have to wait the next season to see the kickback. You get it right here. So, of course, we sent Guy Cohen. Guy Cohen can't shoot, y'all. Like, for him, I don't know how the hell he scored 16 points a game in college because he can't shoot. Like, he got no offensive skill whatsoever. It was a few play. Actually, I sent damn near everybody on the team somewhere. Like, even if I had to just reach, I sent everybody somewhere. Here we go. We're going to advance to the next season. This is the most important part of this video, man. I want you guys to check this out. I'm pretty hype about it. Wait, first I got to talk with my owner, Philip Turner. He's going to set the goals for the year. Now, check this out. He comes out here and says, he believes that Guy Cohen could, make an impact. Of course, I believe that too. That's what I drafted him for. That's going to be cool. So for most of the stuff he was saying, will I accomplish? I was standing there with my chest out. Will accomplish. Will accomplish. Then he hit me with that win the division. And I got to admit, man, we just took such a drastic step back last season. I don't know if I want to sit here and say that we will accomplish that. So I kind of played him on that one. I told him we might accomplish. I don't know if y'all can hear all this noise, man. My dog is attacking me with his love in the middle of this commentary. But we're going to be all right. Anyway, so I'm ready to start the next season. Now we're getting to the part that I want to show you guys I'm most proud of. Keep in mind, I said I'm not going to play very many games. The first thing we have to do is go through and officially change Kristaps Porzingis to a center. Now, in the Summer League, I played him at the 5, but he was still a 4. He was listed as a 4. I don't know if it's going to change anything, like his rating. I doubt it. But we went in and we made him a center officially. All right? Now, I'm going to show you my starting 5. Pat Bev, DeMar DeRozan, Carmelo Anthony, Guy Cohen, Porzingis. We got Buddy Hield, Shane Larkin, Jamal Crawford, Willie Reed, Derek Williams, few other guys off the bench. Carlos Booz is still on the roster. Hopefully he never has to touch the court, never at all. Somebody's gonna say, I got a power forward on the team with a higher overall than Guy Cohen. That's true. But Guy is super young, man. He got the most to benefit from starting. So we're gonna let him start, unless it's detrimental to the team. Check this out, folks. Now, keep in mind how we ended last season. Catching L's after L's after L's. We come out here, we beat the Pacers. We beat the 76ers. We beat Chicago. We beat Houston. And now I kind of want to go back and look at the box score from those games and see what my teams did out there. See if they, if they played good, if my players played good or what. Let's see. Here we go. Pacer game. We gave them 115. Look at Porzingis at the 5. 27-7. DeRozan 29. What the hell is Melo? Melo was 2 of 11. 9, 6, and 6. You're going to have to get that shooting right, Melo. That's not going to work, bro. You're going to have to shoot way better than that. Paul George went off. Damn, he almost had a trip dub, too, but it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Then we played the 76ers. Check this out. Jump over to my squad. Let me show you. Porzingis at the 5 spot. Once again, I'm a genius with it. 22-5. Carmelo did chip in with the scoring this time. Welcome back, Melo. 21-7. DeRozan and Pat Bev look pretty good. Shane Larkin off the bench. Guy Cohen's stats is in the dumps. Like, I was really concerned with the lack of production we was getting from him, but it wasn't hurting the team. So, I mean, I was going to let it fly. Against Chicago, the team was a whole lot more balanced. We got 15 from Larkin off the bench. The team really looked good in this game. Really looked good. One more game I'm going to show you. That's the Houston game. Check this out. Harden, of course, went off 27. That's pretty cool. But check out my team. DeRozan, 28. We got 14 from Pat Bev, 9 and 14 from Porzingis. Guy Cohen still not doing much. I wanted to look at Guy. Look at this. Guy got a 25 shot rating. How, Guy? How? Anyway, folks, that is all I got for part 2, man. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys another episode the day after tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. So I'm going to give y'all another episode Thursday. And that's all I got for today, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, show your love by banging the like button. I'm out till next time, folks. Peace.